The best way to build your business is through the teams that you work with. But for this, you need to remember your SOC. Well, thank goodness it's not this kind of SOC. The SOC that I'm talking about is suggestions, objectives, communication, and knowledge. Now, the first element, suggestions, will be so much more likely to come from individuals you manage and lead in a spirit of openness. And however tempting it might be to quash any suggestions with, well, what planet were you on when you thought of that? It really is important to acknowledge and remember that great ideas are often built on really wacky ones. And rewards are good too. And they don't always have to be financial to be encouraging. In one company in which I consulted, the rewards were directly related to personal objectives, such as helping organise a sponsorship programme that the manager knew that the individual was interested in. And you can give individuals the challenges that they so much require, and you're going to only understand what it is once you've looked into personal objectives and you've got an ongoing communication with your people. So, moving on to objectives. Define what these are and express them clearly to your teams. I mean, do they all know where you want to take the business? If they do, they'll be so much more likely to get the referrals that you need. Now, they'll also be more alert to opportunities if you tell them what they're looking for and what you're looking for. A CEO that I once advised wanted to provide a new telecom service. And once he'd communicated the functions and advantages of this service to various departments, they were able to increase their turnover by 75% in 6 months. And 95% of this was from existing clients. So if your people know what success looks like and how to get there, and you're rewarding initiative, it's easy to get this proactive approach in the people that you lead. And communication is vital here. In so many companies, I find that you will find that the technical consultants, say for example if it's a technical company, work very disparately from other departments. You get a kind of tribalism. So for example, in the example that I'm thinking of, you've got a sales team who are not talking to the technical team, and they're both giving the clients completely different messages. When I walked in, they were throwing verbal mud pies at each other's backs. So I got them to look at how they communicated between departments and how this related to their clients. So breaking down this kind of interdepartmental tribalism is vital if a company is to share information that leads to commercial success. And so talking of information, the K in SOC is for knowledge. And that can include expertise and experience while you're at it. All synonyms for knowing. Do your teams know what the ground rules are? Do they know what you expect from them? And do you know them? In high performance teams, say think of medical teams, they work well because everyone knows exactly what their role is. And knowing who you work with will help you to build a competitive edge and extend the offerings that you can bring to the market. So remember to encourage teams to build the business that you need. It's S for suggestions in a spirit of openness. O for clear, well-communicated objectives. C for continuous feedback and communication. And the K, knowledge of goals, roles, people and expectations.